Hey there, it's Melissa again. So I wrote this blog post the other day about how my panicky self tends to go into this, oh my God, I'm overwhelmed, I have way too much to do and not enough time to do it kind of place. And that if I just take a moment to notice that I always feel like I have way too much to do and not enough time to do it, and lightning never strikes, that maybe it's just a feeling and I can just be at peace with the feeling and then go on with my life. So I wrote that post. And I want to talk more about how I have figured out for my own self how I can live my dream life right now. So I did a video in my last post about the ways in which I, and probably you, are already living your dream life, living our dream lives. And I want to talk about a different little take on that. I figured out a while ago that I had all these goals for how I wanted my life to be. I wanted to have more time with family and friends, and to make my art, and to do yoga, and make music and the things that I love. And I noticed that I had a tendency, and I'm wondering if you do too, to tell myself, no, I don't have time for that. I have to do this work or project or some kind of responsible obligation that I've got. I have to do that, and I can't do this other thing that I really want to do. Well, at some point, I sort of put two and two together, and I realized that if I'm sort of always living with this feeling of having too much to do and not enough time to do it, but that's just a feeling, and actually everything ends up getting done, maybe I have more time to do the things that are important to me than I think I do. Maybe it's just a story that I've been telling myself that, no, I can't possibly do that, I don't have time. So I started experimenting with allowing myself to do the things that I really want to do, even when I'm feeling anxious and stressed out about time. Now, there's a caveat there. That's obviously not going to work if I have a deadline, client's coming to pick something up at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I really want to go to this concert tonight, but the thing isn't done, then I'm going to have to say no to the concert. So I have to be smart about it. I can't just willy-nilly say yes to the things that I want and, not follow through on my obligations. Those are really important to me. But there's a line there. There's a way in which I was saying no more than I needed to out of that panicky self sense of overwhelm. And once I was able to notice that this panicky self sense of overwhelm is always there, and it doesn't always jibe with benign reality, that gave me a lot more freedom to figure out where I could say yes to the things that I wanted to do, and where I still needed to set the limits and say no, even when it's really hard, in order to, live my dream life. So what has resulted is that I find myself spending more time with my sweetheart, spending more time with my friends, instead of putting off dates to get together with people. I will make the commitment, make the effort to actually get things on the calendar and make them happen. I am better able to spend time making music and making my artwork, just because of that noticing where the panicky voice comes in and how it's not jiving with reality, and getting a little more clear on what's real, what my dream life is, and how I can right now live that life that seems so far away, where I'm spending more time with the people that I love and doing the things that I love to do. How can I have that right now in present time? So I invite you to look at that for yourself. How can you live your dreams and goals that you maybe have put off into the future somewhere? How can you start living those right now? How can you make time to do your art, to do your writing, your creative thing, whatever it is, to spend more time with the people that you care about, to do the fun things that you want to do that maybe you've been putting off. So, just a little invitation, another little perspective shift. Let me know if that has been at all helpful for you. I'm really curious. Leave your comments below and go get creating. Mwah!